The media just gets everything wrong. And every now and again, you can go back and find beautiful moments of the lies being exposed in real time. So here's where I want to give credit where credit is due. You remember Matt Lauer? Matt Lauer was beloved by mainstream media for like 20 years, hosted the Today Show. I guess he ended up harassing a couple women or something. He's gone now. Okay, fine. He was Me Too'd, is what it is. But here, he actually did a pretty freaking decent job. This is amazing. So this is video from 2016 with Matt Lauer on the Today Show asking then Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey if they censor individuals. This is just spectacular. And just watch this, knowing the backdrop of what we have learned over the last couple days.
So let me ask you point blank. Does Twitter censor the content of its users? Does it hide what it would consider inflammatory comments, whether they be social or political?
Absolutely not. Twitter's always been about controls. People can follow whoever they want, and it's our job to make sure they see the most important things and the things that'll matter to them.
So anybody can say anything on Twitter. The company does not go in there and take certain things out that can be dangerous.
Well, there's certainly tweets that promote violence, which is against our terms of service, and people have controls to block and people have controls to mute.
But what about the company? Who decides the difference between criticism and hate?
These are the individuals. So you can follow who you want, and if it's something you want to see, you continue to follow it.
Okay, you really need to understand, I think that video is going to be used in a court of law against him and the company. Not only is he lying there, because he also lied. It's very obvious that he's lying. He's basically saying we don't do anything. You can decide what to do, meaning you can block, you can mute, you can unfollow somebody. But then he said, and this is the line. If you're a lawyer interested in First Amendment and any of this stuff, this is the line. Our job is they see the most important things. Well, if your job is that they see the most important things, by default, you're ensuring that they won't see other certain things because you're deciding what's most important. When most people got on Twitter, the idea was you were going to follow people and see a purely chronological feed with no manipulation. That's what you will see. But their job became to make sure you see the most important things. Well, that means some things aren't going to be as important. So we are manipulating. And now we know that shadow banning exists, that there were actual tools at Twitter to make sure certain people couldn't be seen or would be suspended or whatever it might be, and that the government was coordinating all over it. So the reason I showed you that is because I want to give Matt Lauer credit. Matt Lauer did a fine job there. But usually what the media does is elevate people who are bad and wrong about everything.